Hey everybody, Fanticlaw here, and I'm here to do a Would You Rather question, well, video, with this one being number 7, I believe. Luckily, I'm not getting sponsored, so I don't really, so it doesn't really bother me that about me doing that. Anyway, the first Would You Rather question is: Would you rather never be able to touch anyone again, or never be able to talk to anyone again? So either not be able to speak to someone again, or not be able to have physically touch them. Well, now with the not being able to touch anyone again, that might be counterproductive if that person were to touch you, because you still technically be touching them, even though they're touching you, because you have to be touching them at the same time that they're touching you, if that makes sense. So basically, the two of you will be touching each other. If that, I don't know if that makes sense in some weird way, but yeah. But never be able to talk to anyone again. This one's also kind of this one's also this one's also relevant to be this is also subjective as well, because this could either one mean that you're mute, so meaning that you're not able, which is where for those of you that don't know, if you're mute, that's basically where you got problems with your voice box that make it so that you can't physically speak. No, and that's not the same as being deaf, because when you're deaf, that means you're not able to hear anybody again. Whereas if you're mute, that's where you're not able to talk at all, and because you can't physically speak, unless you were to use sign language to talk to someone. And sign language is another thing, by not being able to talk to anyone again, the person could be talking about sign language. So it kind of depends on what you mean by never be able to talk to anyone again. I think I'll go for this one, because I still want to be able to talk to someone or to other people. Would you rather chocolate or vanilla? Chocolate. Yeah, I do like vanilla, but chocolate does kind of taste better in some ways. Would you rather watch a sad SPCA commercial over and over, or watch bad workout infomercials over and over? And this is as seen on TV. Well, that's going to be a pain in the backside. I can't quite remember exactly what SPCA stand for. I might have to Google search that off camera when I'm able to. But I think I'll go for this one. What? Why is an SPCA commercial really that bad? Would you rather overdose on every drug at the same time, or fall off a 100-story building, ending on a high note? If you need to ask about survival, you haven't thought this through. Well, if I fall off a 100-story building, at least I can honestly say that I took the plunge and literally fell for it in the end. Whereas overdose on every drug at the same time, this could apply to not only harmful drugs, but also this could also apply to any helpful drugs that help your body to recover. So I could be taking, so not only that I'll be taking drugs that can harm my body, but I could also be overdosing on drugs that can help cure my body of those sort of harmful effects. if that makes sense. But if I die, at least I died having like a trippy moment. But then again, when you hit the ground, when you fall off a 100-story building, at least you know it'll be a quick death and not a painful one. I got this one before on the previous one. I said I went for chapped lips because I would you rather never play a game on your computer or never play a console or portable device game? Oh, now this is every gamer's worst nightmare. Oh, this is every gamer's worst nightmare. Oh, if you're a gamer, this is probably like I know there's some, although this is like a, although at the same time this is like an age-old like question, like which you like if you prefer like PC games over console games and vice versa. I'll have to go for this one. Computer games include all flash games on the internet, etc. The reason why I do this is because I feel a sneeze coming on. In case you wonder why I was sticking my finger in my nose. Would you rather kill 5 innocent children yourself if it will end all bloodshed in the Middle East for 25 years, or have ongoing wars, terrorism, and fighting in the Middle East? Oh, man. If I kill 5 innocent children myself, if it would end all bloodshed in the Middle East for 25 years, this will also save like the majority of all the children that I don't kill. And this won't have to worry about terrorism, wars, and fighting in the Middle East for 25 years. So that'll be 25 years of prosperity and peace in the Middle East. But at the same time, I don't want the blood and lives of 5 innocent children on my hands. I'll go for this one. Yeah, that's like one of the worst ones you could probably get. Would you rather have a skip instead, or have to skip instead of walk or run at all times, or sprint everywhere you'd normally walk, jog, or run to? If you get tired while sprinting, you can stop to take a break, but you gotta sprint as fast as you can. While skipping, you must bound as high as you can. But what if you need to cross the road? Stupid question. Wait. If you were to cross the road, then what if you were to like lose your phone and fall over? Then you could be crushed like a bug. You'd be crushed like a bug. Well, luckily this doesn't say anything about having to get a taxi or not, so I'd rather go for skipping. Why would you run? You're more likely to fall over. Like, yeah, but you forget. Like, now, the 59% of people who voted to sprint, answer me this. how would you be safe in the snow when if it has snowed and you got something like 5 inches of snow? What would you do then? Because you can't exactly sprint with that much snow, especially when all that snow compacts, or is pressed down and compacts into like a smooth icy surface. You're gonna be falling over so many times, so it'd be easier to skip. Would you rather be 4 feet tall or 8 feet tall? Well, I'm about 5'5", 5'6", and that's in my bare feet. I think I'd be 4 feet tall, to be honest. Because, and here'll be a few reasons why. Sure, I might not be able to reach as high as most people, and there'll be certain rides at certain places like Pleasurewood Hills and at Butlins I want to be able to go on, but at least I'll be able to fit into small places, and also if there's any places where children under the ages of 12 get to go in for free, I could literally pass myself off as a child under the age of 12 because of me being 4 feet tall and for me looking as young as I do. Why would you be 8 feet tall? Like people who are really tall sometimes suffer from back problems. From what I understand. No interspecies mingling for this one. Would you rather be a robot or be an alien? Alien. I would be an alien. Yes, I'd be an alien. Because I am. Because sometimes I alienate people. Yes. I will now end the video on this one. Would you rather be an alien or be a robot? Beep 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 beep. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you have a good day. Like, comment, subscribe. Till next time, goodbye.